Hello, YouTube. I'm back again to talk to you about my pre-op visit and a couple other things. I missed a few days because my computer was acting stupid. So here we go. I got to the hospital to do my pre-op visit, and the lady was like, "You need to check into admittings." Here I was just thinking pre-op, they're gonna do a little blood work or whatever, and that was gonna be the end of it. Well, that is not what happened. So I get there, and the lady has me go into admitting, and then they do all the little paperwork or whatever, and whatever they do in there, and then they put the little band thing on me, like I was actually checking into the hospital. So I was like, oh my God, I drove myself here. I hope I don't need nobody to take me home, or it's not gonna be anything too invasive where there's gonna be a problem. So anyway, sorry, fixing my hair. So anyway, I go back over to the admitting area, go back upstairs to my surgeon's office, which he's not there. So I saw this other lady, and she was like, "You need to sign these consent forms." So she's like, "You need to read them and sign them or whatever." So while I'm reading through the consent form, I was kind of getting nervous because they were talking about, if the doctor finds a hernia, you're gonna have to make do with surgery, take your gallbladder out possibly, and all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, wait a minute, what would cause my gallbladder to have to be out? My gallbladder is fine. I don't need, any extra parts being removed or messed with that I wasn't anticipating. So she's like, sometimes they get in there and you have gallstones or whatever, or you have what's called a hiatal hernia, where the doctor will have to repair it right away. So I was like, okay, or whatever. So, I signed the little consent. So then I got down to a part that was talking about, some people die on the table or whatever. And I was like, what would cause that? And she's like, oh, if your brow gets perforated or, too much, in leaks or something to that nature, then, it's less than a 1% chance. And I was like, well, she's like, I've never seen anybody on a table, but, I will be that one. But Lord, my faith is in God, and I know everything is going to go fine. But I was like, dang, how would they perforate your bowel? But then again, I am having laparoscopic surgery, which is kind of done like with like a robot type thing from what they're showing me. So I was a little nervous about that. So then, after I signed the consent form, she was like, "You need to go down to pre-anesthesia and register with them." So I go downstairs to the pre-anesthesia lady, and she was like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, "I'm having surgery." She's like, "You having surgery right now?" And I was like, "No, I'm scheduled to have surgery on Tuesday." So she was like, "Well, you're not on our schedule." So she's like, "Well, let me go back there and see if they could fit you in." And I was like, thinking to myself, they better be able to damn fit me in because I didn't took off work. And so she came back out about 5 minutes later and was like, "Okay, we can see you." So I get back there, and the lady was talking to me about the hospital and about their treatment of their patients and to make sure that I knew where to go and all of that kind of stuff. And then she asked me if I had any questions about the surgery or about what she was going to do. So she pulls out this big ass needle, y'all. I mean, the needle was like this long, and it wasn't like one of them little butterfly needles. It was like a thick needle. And then she got like 8 or 9 different tubes. I'm like, what the hell she gonna do with all that? So she, got stuck me with the needle or whatever. It was like taking blood, like I was actually donating blood. Yeah, I don't donate blood or whatever because I'm a scared cat a little bit. I do have some tattoos and stuff, but I'm just not into the whole blood donation thing. But she took like 6 or 7 tubes of blood. So I was like, wait a minute, what is all of this for? So she was like, this is for this. This is to see how your blood clots. This is to see, what your blood count is, and so on and so forth, and your T cells and all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, well, she got to do what she got to do or whatever. My doctor put in for these orders, so she's just doing her job. So I was like, okay. So then she was like, you need to go upstairs and get a sonogram and this and that and this and that. And I'm like, a sonogram? No damn sonogram. So apparently, I guess they have to make sure that you're not pregnant or, that there's not going to be some unforeseen deal going on or whatever. So I get upstairs and my daughter is 6, so I haven't had a sonogram in a long time. So I get up there and it's like, okay, you need to undress from the bottom down. I'm like, undressed with the bottom down. Don't you just need to rub something over my stomach? She was like, no, we need to do an invasive sonogram. So she puts this condom on this thing and, goes up the way or whatever and is doing this sonogram or whatever. So I was like, okay, well, that ain't really no big deal. So she's like, you need to flip over. Flip over? For what? So she's like, you have to have a rectal exam. A rectal exam? What the? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, so Y'all, long story short, I felt violated when I left there or whatever. And I know they're trying to take all their little precautions or whatever, but I really felt violated when I left the hospital. So anyway, surgery is on Tuesday. Today is Saturday. I don't know what's day. Saturday, June 16th. Surgery is on Tuesday, the 19th. I'm still pumped. I'm still excited. I'm starving to death. Um, I've been on this liquid diet since Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah, today. Yeah, I've been on a liquid diet since Wednesday or whatever, and I'm supposed to take this another bottle of the magnesium citrate. Excuse me, the magnesium citrate laxative or whatnot to make sure I'm cleaned out or whatever. But I'm hungry as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Ain't no amount of liquids getting me full. No protein shakes, no pudding, no jello. That shit is not working. I'm hungry. I got it. I'm so hungry. I have an attitude. So I never really thought that it was gonna be that serious about food, but y'all, it's that serious about food to me. So, with that being said, I hope that that's something that I can conquer or whatever. And like I said, my faith is in God, so I know that this is gonna go well. I'm gonna be back, skinny and fine, and get back into all my old clothes. Like I said, I went to Armani, and I went to BB, and I went into Guess, and then I went to Banana Republic, and went into Nordstrom's. All the places that I used to shop, and didn't mind spending a gang of money on my clothes because I mean you gotta pay to look good. It just kind of happens. And so I'm just really pumped up and excited about that. I'm excited about not having, well, when I'm at work, because I wear a headset, and so I walk around a lot, and people be like, "Oh my God, are you running? It's no hurry or whatever." And I'm just walking regular, but I sound like I'm out of breath. I counted yesterday. I was going up a flight of stairs, and I think we have like 16 stairs or whatever. Y'all, I had to stop, catch my breath before I could go up the next flight. And it was only up 2 flights of stairs. When I went to get my hair done yesterday, the elevator was out. I was on fire because I was like, I do not do stairs. Okay, so that's part of my problem too. And it could partially be lazy, but it's more so because I'm so out of breath from walking upstairs. So I'm tired of that. So I'm hoping that that too gets better. I've been walking. I'm actually on my way to walk now. I've been walking and stuff to try to get my wind up and exercise and all of that kind of stuff. Right now, I think the scale says I'm down to like 197.8. When I first started doing this, I was 205, 205.6. So I'm down to 197.8, and so I'll let you all know what my weight is, when I before I go into surgery or whatever, so I can start judging it from there. So, with that being said, that's how that went. So, next thing is I'm gonna get just a little bit of a body shot of myself, and then my friend I think is gonna go to the hospital with me, and then we're gonna take some pictures and all of that kind of stuff. So, one more body shot, and then I'll see you all in my next video. So here we go. This is my fat stomach. So tired of being this big old jelly thing. This is my butt. My big old butt. Big old butt. I said I never really had a small butt, but this thing is just monstrosity. It's ridiculous. My stomach. And I'm hoping that this doesn't hang down too much. But, this is where I spilled grease on my pants, y'all. So it's not. This is where I spilled grease at on my little pants or whatever, because I was trying to cook for the kids. So this is how it looks. My back fat. All of this. I mean, all of this has got to go. Flabby arms, fat. All of this, all of this business. I'm hoping to get rid of that. So, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you all. I don't know, maybe on Tuesday when I do the next video, or Tuesday's the day of my surgery, so I'm hoping to do a video then. So, thank you all for watching, and bye.